ஓகே. நிறைய ப்ரொவிஷன்ஸ் பார்த்துருக்கோம். கார் ப்ரொவிஷன், ஈக்விட்டி ஸ்டாக் ஆப்ஷன்ஸ், கார் ட்ராவல் அலவன்ஸ், லீவ் ட்ராவல் அலவன்ஸ், கார் ப்ரொவிஷன்ஸ், டிடக்ஷன் ஃப்ரம் சேலரி, ஈக்விட்டி ஸ்டாக் ஆப்ஷன்ஸ், மெடிக்கல் ஃபெசிலிட்டி, சில்ட்ரன் எஜுகேஷன் அலவன்ஸ், நிறைய அலவன்ஸ், நிறைய ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் எல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டோம். அதெல்லாம் கம்பைன் டுகெதர் அந்த ஆர்எஃப்ஏ, ஹெச்ஆர்ஏ நிறைய பார்த்துருக்கோம். புட் டுகெதர் வி ஹாவ் சம்ஸ் அண்ட் வி ஆர் டிஸ்கஸிங். அண்ட் இஃப் யூ want continuity, please watch the other videos from my channel. Okay, Mr. Vignesh, look at here. Question number 33. Finance manager of a KLM Limited. Mumbai furnishes the following particulars for the financial year 2025-26. Basic salary 46,000 rupees per month. Value of medical facility in a hospital maintained by the company. Okay, the medical facility in a hospital, okay, medical company 7,000 rupees. Rent free accommodation owned by the company. Okay, rent-free accommodation. It is Mumbai. Obviously it is more than 40 lakhs population, which means 10% of salary will be taxable value. Okay. Housing, taxable of RFA. Housing loan of 6 lakhs given on 1st of April 2025 at the interest rate of 6% per annum. No repayment made during the year. So no need to calculate. Up to 12 months to calculate panna avasiyam illa. We will simply calculate for the only 1 month. Okay. Total 6 lakhs multiplied by what is the difference? Had he got the loan from State Bank of India, 10% they would have charged. So, but the company is charging only 6%. The difference is 4%. So 6 lakhs multiplied by 4%, which is 24,000 for 12 months. Okay. Gifts in kind made by the company on the occasion of his wedding anniversary is 4,750, less than 5,000, which is allowed. A wooden table and 4 chairs were provided to Mr. Vignesh at his residence dining table. Okay, a wooden table and 4 chairs were provided to Mr. Vignesh at his residence. Okay, dining table. This was purchased on May 1st, 2022 for 60,000 rupees and sold to Mr. Vignesh on August 1st of August 2025 for 30,000 rupees. 60,000 ku vaangi 30,000 avade vittanga. Okay, but in the meanwhile these 3 years 2022 to 2023 May, 24 May, 25 May, 3 years plus June, July, August, 3 years and 3 months he was using it. For that he has to pay some amount, and then for discount value he has to pay adum taxable da. So personal purchases through credit card provided by the company amounting to rupees 10,000 was paid by the company. No amount was recovered from Mr. Vignesh. An ambassador car which was purchased by the company on 16th July 2022 for rupees 2,50,000. Ambassador car only worth 2,50,000 was sold to the assessee on 14th July 2025 for rupees 80,000 rupees. Compute salary income of Mr. Vignesh for assessment 2026-27. He has opted for optional tax regime, meaning old tax regime. So now look at the solution. Basic salary 46,000 rupees, where it has given, they have given in the question. Just because it is per month, we have to calculate for a year, multiply by 12, 46,000 multiplied by 12, 5,52,000. Okay. Next, value of a medical facility in a hospital maintained by the company. Okay, hospital owned and maintained by the company. If the employee using this medical facility or his son, his family is using the medical facility, it is tax-free perk. When we have not discussed what is medical facility, when we go through it, you will understand it better. But for now, just remember that medical facility is tax-free perk. RFA note 1. Rent-free accommodation. Okay, rent-free accommodation, there is a calculation. You have to calculate salary, whether the accommodation is owned by the employer or leased or rented by the employer. There is a different provision for that. We have to do note separately. We have simply mentioned here. Interest on housing loan. What is that? We have calculated already here. Total outstanding amount is 6 lakhs rupees multiplied by 4%. Why it is multiplied by 4%? Because had he got the loan from State Bank, which they would have easily charged 10%, and he's got the loan simply cheaply from the company for 6%. So 10 minus 6, which is 4%. So 6 lakhs into 4%. This time we are not doing 1 by 12. And because we are calculating for the whole year. Okay, and 4% of 6 lakhs is 24,000. That is what it is mentioned here. Okay, Gift in hand, tax free. Why it is tax free? Because which is less than 5,000, so it is tax free. Dining table, he was using it for 3 years, 3 months. Note 2. Sale of dining table, which is also note 2. How they have arrived to this number, I will tell you in some time now. Same what we have done for the motorcycle problem on 29. That we have already discussed in the previous problem. You have to go through it. 2,000 for use, 12,000 for sale. Same answer will come. 2,000, 12,000. But how did we get this? We'll have to look at it below. And credit card expense. Had you looked at it, you would have understood where is the credit card expense. See, personal purchases through credit card provided by the company. Credit card provided by the company amounting to rupees 10,000 rupees was paid by the company. Okay, no amount was recovered from Mr. Vignesh. Had the company recovered from Mr. Vignesh, then it is exempted. But this time Vignesh did not give anything back to the company, but still the company has paid him. The amounting 10,000 was paid by the company, but it was personal purchases, which is fully taxable. So 10,000 credit card facility, 10,000 fully taxable. Okay, that is what they have mentioned here. Look here, credit card expenses 10,000. Sale of a car 80,000. How did they get this number? Sale of. Okay, an ambassador car which was purchased by the company on 16th July 2022 for rupees 2,50,000 was sold to the assessee on 14th July 2025, 80,000 rupees. They have bought it for 2,50,000 rupees, but they have given it for only 80,000 rupees. After deducting all the depreciation, is it actually worth 80,000? If it is more than 80,000, abdina, so the discount will be taxable, right? But they have simply mentioned 80,000. Have they done? Okay, no, they did not do any calculation. Why did they put straightly 80,000? Probably they would have done some calculation, I believe. 2,50,000. They should have done it. Okay, here we go. Cost of the car is 2,50,000. Depreciation for car is 20% on WDV method. What is WDV method? I will have to discuss it with you guys on a separate video. So 20% depreciation, 2,50,000 multiplied by 20%, which is 50,000. 250 minus 50, 2 lakhs for that year. And again, one more depreciation. See, why do we have to do 2 times is because starting from 16th July 2022 to 15th July 2023 is 1 year. And again, 16th July 2023 to 15th July 2024 is 2 years completed. And 16th July 2024 to 15th July 2025, that is where the 3 year gets completed. Now, if you look at the question, what it says 14th July 2025. Had it been 15th July 2025, then we can say it is 3 years, but it is 2 years, 364 days now. Can you understand now? Which is 2 years and 364 days. Had they sold it on 15th July, then the depreciation would be 3 years we have to do. But they have sold it on 14th July 2025. This is wrong. I mean, 2025 is what actually I should have put, but I should have, writing it fast, I have written it as 26. This is wrong actually. 2 years, 364 days. So we have to do 2 times depreciation. So one is 50,000 depreciation, another 20% of 2 lakhs is 40,000. So 2 lakh minus 40,000 is 1,60,000 rupees. So now 1,60,000 is the actual cost, but amount paid by the employee is 80,000, which is something that we have to subtract. So 1,60,000 minus 80,000, which is 80,000, is fully taxable because the company has given a discount of 80,000 rupees. Hope you guys got the answer. Okay. So now gross salary is 7,35,000 rupees. Since he is in OTR, standard deduction is 50,000. What is standard deduction for OTR? 50,000. DTR 75,000. EA DTR not allowed, but in OTR 5,000 maximum or 20% of basic salary, whichever is less. Adhe mara 16.3 it is a professional tax paid by the employer is fully taxable. Had they recovered something from the employee, that can be allowed as deduction. After arriving to the gross salary, after calculating gross salary, you can do that as a deduction. Okay, well, so now how did they get the number of rent-free accommodation? Let's go there. Video is going quite lengthy, but still. இங்கே பாருங்க, first, even before it, we are doing note number 2. What is note number 2? Use of a dining table. Okay. Dining table, have you looked at the question? Where is the dining table? Okay. Wooden table and four chairs were provided to Mr. Vignesh at his resident dining table. This was purchased on 1st May 2022 for 60,000 rupees and sold to Mr. Vignesh on 1st of August 2025. Okay, which is around how many months? 3 years and 3 months. 22, okay, leave 22. 23, 24, 25. 3 years. And May, leave May. June, July, August. June, okay, complete May month, complete June month, complete July month. Okay, 3 months. 3 years, 3 months is actually correct. Okay. But leave that 3 months. We are going to calculate for 3 years depreciation for the furniture. Furniture is 10% depreciation. 60,000. 60,000 is the actual cost. Okay. 10% depreciation and 10% depreciation, and we should not calculate for the whole year because it was only purchased on May, right? Oh no, it was only started by the employees started using only from May, which means April we should leave. April is the first month of the financial year. We should remember this. So May to March, which is 11 months. So total cost multiplied by 10%, multiplied by 11 by 12. Okay, this is for the first year. And second year, we don't have to do the month calculation because it is for the whole year, 6,000. Okay. And for third year also is 6,000 because of the whole year. And for the fourth year, which is only comprising of 4 months. How do they do this 4 months is what miracle. May, June, July, மேல ஒரு மந்த் இருக்கு, ஜூனில் ஒரு மந்த், ஓகே, மேலே ஒரு மந்த் இருக்கு. அதாவது ஜூன் ரீச் ஆனால் தான் மேலேருந்து ஜூன் ஃபஸ்ட்டுக்கு ஒரு மந்த் கம்ப்ளீட் ஆகுது, ஜூலை ஃபஸ்ட்டுக்கு ஒரு மந்த் கம்ப்ளீட் ஆகுது, மேலேருந்து ஜூன் ஃபஸ்ட்டுக்கு ஒரு மந்த் கம்ப்ளீட் ஆகுது. I'm always in assumption by that it is only 3 months is actually should be calculated, because if you look at the number May 5th, 1st of May, when the first month gets completed, 1st of June, 1st of July, second month completed, 1st of August, third month will get completed, but always do the calculation of 4 months from May to August. This is something I should ask. Okay, 60,000 into 10%, 4 by 12, which is 2,000 rupees. Okay, wow. So now the depreciation is around what? 2025-26 the depreciation is 2,000. Okay. So the use of dining table, he has used for 3 years and 4 months, but they have meaning we are calculating only for the last financial year. So for the year 2025-26, 2,000 rupees is the amount which is taxable, because we don't calculate for entire 3 years now. Okay, sale of a dining table. Now that they are selling the dining table, if you look at the dining table, the depreciation percentage is 10%. Okay, computers, laptop 40%, 40% or 50%. I don't exactly remember, but laptop, computer 40 or 50. Furniture cost is 10% and 20% for on the 20%. We have just discussed 20% for. Okay, here we go. 20% for car. So here we go. Dining table, straight line method, where we should use straight line method, where we should use WDU method, something we'll have to discuss. So 60,000 is the actual cost and 10% is the depreciation. Abdina straight line method 3 years. Straight line method na one shot la potla. WDU method abdin sonna every time we have to do the depreciation, and on the result we should do the depreciation, is what WDU method is, what I'm thinking should be the right answer, but I have to go through the concept to tell you the right answer clearly. So straight line method continuously for 3 years, 18,000 rupees, 60,000 minus 18,000, 42,000, but amount paid by the employer is only 30,000. The pending amount is 12,000, should be taxable. Okay, note 2 and note 3, use of a dining table, sale of a dining table is done now. Now credit card expense, sale of a car already done. what we are left with is RFA. RFA note 1 is something very interesting. On finishing this, we are completing this sum. Salary is 5,52,000. How did they get it? Because 46,000 multiplied by 12 is 5,52,000. Okay, well? Then here. Is the house owned by the employer or leased by the employer? Owned by the employer. If it is owned by the employer, we should calculate population. If the population is more than 40 lakhs, 10% of the basic salary. Sorry, 10% of the salary, which is 55,200. Okay, that is it. So now we are putting all the things on top of it. 55,200, 24,000 is interest on housing loan, gift in hand tax free, use of a dining table 2,000, sale of a dining table 12,000 is taxable, credit card is fully taxable, sale of a car is getting 80,000 benefit is taxable, gross 735, after deduction it is 688,200, and that is it. 16.3 professional tax is not even there. 16.1 16.1a another. What is that? 16.1a 16.2 okay, 16.1a the standard deduction. I should have written here 16.1a. 16.2 is entertainment allowance. 16.3 is what? Professional tax. Okay, got it. So that's our guess. We'll see in the next video.